Rush Duel is a fast-paced spin-off game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you can summon as many monsters as you want and draw up to 5 cards each turn. In this series, me and the TheDrAlex progress through each Rush Duel product release and build decks with whatever cards were available at that time. We have been drafting characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's anime and have exclusive access to those characters' boss monsters, and will continue to draft characters from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush series. Join us as we continue to battle it out in this series, Rush Duel Character Draft. The 5th anniversary pack was released April 12th, 2025, and includes 30 new cards to support a wide variety of different decks. I will be receiving Dark Paladin, Dark Cavalry, Elemental Hero Heliosphere, Ancient Gear Megaton Golem, Chimera Tech Crush Dragon, and Deity of the 7 Treasures, Beaker. Alex will be receiving Eternity Aether Dragon, the Perfect Dragia Star, Black Volcano Dragon, Bandiva Duo, the Elegy of the Wailing Winds, Harpy Lady 1 and 2 and 3, Can Ebd, and Abyskite Ulti Ange. Finally, a new Sevens Robe Magician and Dragius fusion was released, Sevens Knight, the Multi-Strike Dragon Knight. But that's not all. The Black Magic Ritual Structure deck was released April 26th, 2025, and introduces a new summoning mechanic to Rush, Ritual Summoning. Since I already have all of the Spellcaster cards, I will be getting Magician of Black Chaos, Ceremonial Sorcerer, and Ceremonial Knight. So this is the deck we're bringing to today's game. This is Ancient Gear. So Ancient Gear does what Ancient Gear does. We get to turn off our opponent's traps during the battle phase, and our guys do get summoned a little bit easier. Tyranno can get himself summoned very, very easily, and we do have the field spell to get us there. We also have Kumamimi to give us that big attack boost and piercing, which is really, really good. But the brand new cards we have, first up we have the Hunting Hound, which lets us fuse without using fusion, which is quite nice, as well as having a new fusion monster to go into Ancient Gear Megaton Golem. This card's quite high investment because we do need 3 monsters to make it, and all it does is turn off back row unless we use 2 level 8 monsters, and then it can get double attack. Double attack is nice, but this is still quite a high investment boss monster, so we're going to have to see if this actually pays off. Overall, I do quite like the Ancient Gears. The Ancient Gear deck is very easy to play, it's very simple, it's very unga bunga, and it's reasonably strong, but if Alex brings like a very, very powerful deck, like a tier 1, tier 2 deck, this is really going to struggle. But let's fire it in and see what Alex has got for us. So last week we had the release of the Ritual Structure deck with the brand new Ritual mechanic, which was pretty interesting. And we did see Ritual face off against Blue Eyes White Dragon, which was, it was cool. It was cool to see those 2 decks clash. It will be interesting to see what Ritual does in the future, because we do know we're getting some new cards, a new Ritual archetype, which will be a U archetype because it's Thunder, which is a little bit sad for me because I think they do look really cool, but it is what it is. For this week, though, we're going back, I suppose, to the latest set, where we've only had E-Hero versus Wind Psychic, so we still do both have quite a lot in store there. I'm not going to lie, I haven't looked at this set in a little while, because we had a weird gap where we didn't have a lot of the cards available on EDO, so I'm not super sure what you're going to be on. So, I mean, I don't know if you have any predictions or if you remember what else is in this set, so you can, guess what I'm on.
No, not really.
Yeah, so should we just hop in and we'll just find out what we're both playing?
Yeah, let's go.
Right, let's just go. Let's just go. I'm just going to fire straight on in. We're going to, yeah, rock beats scissors. All right, we'll go first. Okay, so we both have small extra decks, and remember, it's not the size of the extra deck that counts, it's how you use it. Alright, I have a really, really straight... This hand, wouldn't be that bad. 1 card sorts this out, but as is, this is super awkward. So I'm going to normal summon Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. Now, Ancient Gear Hunting Hound does have an effect, but the very first line of Texan's requirement: your opponent has a monster on their field, or you have another face-up Earth Attribute Machine type monster. Now, I can't do either of those things. So, I am instead going to tribute it to summon out the mighty support unit Kumamimi. But don't worry, because he's not going to be sticking around long, because we're going to tribute him to summon forth Ancient Gear Tyranno. Then, we're going to set a back row and pass it back. Now, I've got a card left in my hand, so can you guess what sort of card that could be?
Tribute monster.
Maybe. Bro, you can't just play good cards. Oh. It's XQT.
Yeah, boy.
Christ. I was like, I'm bringing my Ancient Gear. I mean, to be fair, Ancient Gear isn't like a bad deck, but it's definitely not like a tier. I don't even want to call XQT a tier 1 deck. XQT is like a tier 2, maybe a tier 3. By comparison, I'm like a tier or 2 down. But just seeing like Justiciar and Balloon, I'm like, ugh, good cards, good generic staples. So I already know you have a 2500 in hand. Oh, great. So you easily get to clear my board and do a ton of damage and set up your board. And get your entire hand empty. Okay, this is going pretty much as bad as it could go. Let's hope that we can get something going. So I'll go ahead and activate Jointech Digger. So I can send Red Gadget to the graveyard, and then I get to look at the top 3. And add one of these cards to my hand. Now, Gear Crown is just gambling. Green Gadget gets me back Red Gadget, which is not bad. Hunting Hound is interesting, because it would let me make a fusion. I think with what I've got, I'm gonna take Hunting Hound. I will send the remaining cards to the graveyard. I suppose I will start by summoning Green Gadget. We'll activate Green Gadget, and we'll grab Red Gadget back to hand. Then I'm going to summon Crown. We'll activate Crown. So now I can add back Gear Section, which I desperately needed. Activate my Gear Section. Right, we'll summon out Hunting Hound. I'll activate Hunting Hound's effect. So we can burn you for 600, and then I can perform a fusion summon. So I will go ahead and use this, and summon forth the mighty Ancient Gear Megaton Golem. So he is made using 3 Earth attribute monsters whose original attack equals their original defense. So continuous effect, your opponent cannot activate trap cards when this card declares an attack. If this card was used using 2 or more monsters whose original levels were 8, which it was not, it could attack twice. So it cannot attack twice. Then I set this. I will then go straight to battle. And, I mean, I guess I'm just gonna attack Lair. Unfortunately, Green Gadget's not really big enough to do anything, so I have to pass on that. Okay. So Mates comes down, reveal level 6. Have the Lumiere. Yeah, but now you can't attack level 7 or higher monsters. But that's gonna bite you. Okay, here comes Fontier, who is very annoying. Because it's just lets you effortlessly deal with that. It's a weird one. I don't know if XQT needed this card. I think this card solved XQT's like one weakness. And I'm like, you know, decks are okay. They're allowed to have weaknesses, right? You don't need to just have ways to patch up all of it.
Yeah, totally.
Oh, okay. Getting Prouty out. I'm going to scramble. Yeah, but now you can't attack with your level 7 and highs again. Now you doubly can't do that. Which one? Wait, is this the same card with a different art? No, this is Prouty Frontier. Okay. So face up, non-level 6 monsters on your opponent's field lose 600 attack and defense. This card destroys a monster with battle sense to grow gain 600. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I never realised these needed actual specifics. I thought it was one specific and then like any.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I think they could do with less specific contact fusions.
I mean, the fact they have contact fusions in the first place is still pretty good.
Yeah. Scramble.
Put Scramble back on the ban list.
Oh.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Just dead. Yeah, this might end up being a bit of a miss. I mean, to be fair, I did basically brick 2 turns in a row, but this might just be a very one-sided game. Execute is just so much stronger than Ancient Gear, but we'll see what happens in the next game. Alright, let's go first again. Hopefully we'll draw a little bit more playable this time. Okay, we will quite simply set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, and pass. Okay, we have Lumiere. We have Mates. Mates effect's going to get us a draw. Lilius comes down. Gonna contact Fuse. We're gonna say no. Lilius comes. If you have another Lumiere, I swear to God.
No, unfortunately not. But
1200 defense and 800 defense. We did attack the correct monsters. Gear section. I guess I'll flip this. I don't think it makes a difference. Actually, it probably does. I'll tribute, summon out my Tyranno. And then I will tribute, or tribute nothing. I will just normal summon my Tyranno with no tributes. I'll set 2.
oh my god.
I mean, this is what my deck does, right? Now, ideally this would have happened last game, but it didn't quite happen or work out that well last time. I will go battle. I guess we're just going to try and just get a little bit of damage and clear some of this. Like, this isn't bad, but it's also not, like, ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I would like it to be ridiculous. I want this to be as unfair as possible. Especially when I'm playing against Executives.
Let's go.
Okay. We ballooning. Pretty good. Got the mates. Oh, I'd hate to see that. Oh, we've already casually plus 2'd. God, it's so annoying that she doesn't have to send herself. She can send back anything.
Yeah.
If she sent back herself, it would at least be like, well, at least you can't do that and then contact Fuse. Come on, 24's too big. Come on, 24's too big.
24's too big.
Excellent, excellent. That's what I needed. Right. Let's draw some cool cards and do some cool stuff, shall we? So I think we're always jesting.
Oh.
The question is, what are we... I think it's these. I think it's always these. And we'll go ahead and get rid of both the back row, because they're always going to be the scary cards. It looks like they were double trapped, which is excellent. I think we will summon out Crown. We'll activate Crown's effect. I mean, I'll take a spare gear change. I don't need it, but we'll take it. Normal summon my Hound. We'll activate Hound, burn for 6, and we will perform a fusion summon. So I will be using you. I'll be using you. And I think we're just going to use this. I don't really want all my eggs in like just the one basket, because you can spin my basket, and I don't like that. So I'm going to summon out Ancient Gear Megaton, who once again can only attack once. But we can still summon out the Tyranno from hand. So I'll summon out my Hunting Hound. So I will activate the effect just to burn you. We are not going to perform a fusion summon with it. I will then go straight to battle. I'll swing over this. Then I'll swing over this. And then hopefully we can clear this, which we should be able to, and then we'll pass. the saddest thing is, all you have to do is, like, Lumiere, spin back the 8, summon Lilius, contact, get rid of the 9, and then I'm just down to, like, a 1200 guy. And I'm like, please don't have all of that. Oh, there's half of the combo. I mean, that's not the other half. Alright, that gets you the other half. Okay. At the very least, you've spun down a lot of cards, so this is not terrible for me. I mean, it's pretty bad, but this could be worse. Okay. 2 cards left. I just need to hope they're not good. Okay, 1 card left in hand is excellent for me. Right, we do have this which we can use, but I cannot kill you at the moment. I need to draw into something. We'll definitely get that back. We'll get that back. That back. I don't know. Oh, that one. Why not? As much I really want to pop you back row. I really want to, but there's no guarantee I can kill this monster. But I really want to pop your back row. I think I have to pop the monster. There's literally no guarantee I can kill it. I mean, maybe your back row is just nothing, and it doesn't matter. We'll summon Red Gadget. Activate Red Gadget. Grab back Yellow Gadget. So now the question is, we always do this. If I summon Yellow Gadget, and your back row is a Shiny Shady, I can't threaten lethal. If your back row is something like Negate Attack, it doesn't matter what I do anyway. If I summon out Yellow Gadget and your back row is Magic Cylinder, it's technically lethal. I think I'm just going to go straight to battle.
Damn it.
Alright. Oh, we did get there. We did get there. So we are going to bring this to game 3 at the very least. I think we did get a little bit lucky there. I think, to be fair, I needed Compulse turn 1 to stop you from just blowing me up with your first Lumiere Frontier. And then I needed the Ancient Gear Barrage to survive the second. So let's just hope game 3 gets a little bit our way.
I've got first.
Okay.
Regret that decision.
My hand is interesting. Let's say interesting. We'll summon Gear Crown. I don't have any machines in my graveyard, so I can't use his effect yet. I will summon Medic. I will tribute Medic to summon out my support unit Kumamimi, which then means I can use Crown to mill some cards. I mean, getting Gadget in the graveyard's not bad. Then I contribute to summon out Tyranno, set a back row, go to battle. Guess we'll try for this. Excellent. And then this one, you can activate traps. It does a piercing. And that'll be that. This might actually be the best turn 1 I've had so far, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got mates down. Giving us the mates rates. Oh, I hate to see Lilius. Just whiff, just whiff. That didn't look like a whiff. Okay. Does that change a lot? Prouty doesn't... Well, Prouty means you... Oh, yes, it does change a lot because that's the contact fusion. So you reduce everything by 6. So I'll have a 21 and an 11. You have the Lilius still. So you can easily clear the board. Did I get the maths wrong? It's not... Lose 600 attack and defense. Oh, right. I think it was 900 for it, or 800 even. Why are you risering me?
So I can get more damage in.
What if the back row is a good trap card? It's not.
Made a
but...
mistake, haven't I?
Alright, well. I mean, there are draws that do it. Let's see what we find. I will summon Ancient Gear Supplier. Set a back row. Activate his effect. Send my back row to the graveyard. And shuffle 2 cards from my graveyard back into the deck. Which will be you and you. Then I can destroy this. That's a spooky card. But it's time to reveal an even spookier card. Behold, my legend spell.
Oh no!
1, 2, 3, combine into the mighty Megaton. There's no point in summoning this in attack position, but we'll go battle phase. We will attack over this. Will get me some attack points back, and then we can attack over this.
Oh man!
That came out of nowhere. The funniest part is, I could not have done that if Ryza didn't put my Tyranno back to the top of my deck. So like it ended up being kind of helpful in a weird way. Those were interesting games. I mean, to be fair, I won 2 of those games entirely because I sacked you. I think if we played these duels like 100 times, I think you'd probably win like between 70 and 80. But I just got the luckier end of the stick here, right? Getting the power bond was really good. Obviously, having power bond not popped was also really good. I had the trap cards to protect myself all the way through game 2. Like, there's not really much I could say to be like, oh yeah, man, I outplayed you so hard. I drew all the good cards in the right order, and it came through for me. My deck hasn't changed much. It's the Hound, which burns and can let me fusion without using a fusion spell, which is quite nice. And then obviously my new fusion monster, Ancient Gear Metarian, Mega Metarian Golem. Oh Jesus, it's seeping in.
God help us.
It's seeping in. But Ancient Gear Megaton Golem, I mean, it's a cool card, right? It's a little bit awkward because you have to commit 2 8s into it to get it double attack, and without the double attack, it's just kind of a big guy that turn off back row, which is for 3 like components. But if you do use the 2 8s, it's really, really good. And as we saw with Power Bond, 6,600 that can attack twice is kind of nice, especially when it turns off your back row. As for your deck, I mean, your new cards were what? Prouty Frontier? Or Frontier?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Because, yeah, Mates was last time, right? That was the last update. I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a weird one. I still have this, like, prejudice towards XQE. And the reason why is just because I played a lot of tournaments during XQE format, and XQE were like a tier 0 dominant deck, and it was basically like you join with whatever pile you had, and then it'd be like, right, now you have to just get ready to play against a bunch of XQE. And you have to just know that you're probably going to lose against like this tier 0 meta threat, and it's going to be like... Rah, rah, rah. But I do know a lot of people really like this deck. I think the idea of the deck is really cool. I will always have this like built-in prejudice towards them.
Yeah.
Whereas Ancient Gear, I have nostalgia built in because I liked Ancient Gear in GX, and it was a really cool anime deck. So one of the characters in GX is just an Ancient Gear player, but most people don't like that character because they're kind of an asshole. But it's still one of my favorite characters from GX, so I'm always gonna be happy with that. But thanks for the games, buddy, and GG.
GG.